Hey guys, what's up? What's up? Give me 1 second, Craig. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to take care of something right quick. But man, this is about to be crazy. Give me 1 second, guys, okay? 1 second. I'm actually trying to find okay. Trying to find my USB for my headset. I don't know what I did with it. That's the part that you know. Crazy how I can lose something like that. That makes no sense at all. Back for a second. Where is it? Turn the volume up. Is that fine? Here. PC ain't working today? I've messed up. That's crazy. Uh, you know what? Honestly, I saw it, man. I saw the whole patch for 4.3, and apparently, I thought even not working. Hold on, guys. Oh, sorry. Why is it not working? Okay. Uh, so yeah, I saw the patch and I thought that it was kind of cool, but at the same time kind of crazy as well. And then going through the patch notes, like seeing how everybody practically got buffs, especially Elisa. Yeah, exactly. Up 4-3. Yeah. And where is my headset, man? Do not know where it's at all. All right, well, let's see. Okay, so it knocks down. That's guaranteed too as well. Okay. Is it like a? Okay, so it's still there's a tailspin, which is not bad. That's so good though. Huh? All right, so let's see. 4-3. Okay. So if you don't go into this stance, it's actually guaranteed. If you go into the stand, hold on. If you go into the stance, it's still 14 frames. Okay. Okay. Okay, so it's a new combo route to it. Question is, how do I go from there to? I mean, this is cool. I don't know. What is it on block? So it's 13 frames on block. But it's still 1 frame. And that's -8. What is it? I mean, honestly, I'm not a big fan. That's guaranteed. And there was something else. Hold on. What was the other thing? Or was it just those two? Oh, yeah. Okay. So even with this right here, so she can still gain her install by doing this. Primantis 4-3-4. Oh, okay. That's right. That's right. Oh. Okay, so that works. Right? Hold on. What was that again? Said something about 22 frames. 22 frames were up. 4-3 is super slow. Yeah, it's very slow. Like I like honestly, like this is kind of useless, and it's like this has no pushback. Because I would say last season this did push back a little bit, right? But this has no pushback at all. You go into Mantis, and then of course it might be hard for them to attack, but it's not a good move personally. And then doing it in the combo is still not good as well, personally. Right? Okay. I mean, I don't know. Maybe something might come about it. Maybe some more OP situations might come about, but it's hard to say. So we have that, and then what else we got? Let's go down for a second. Uh, do while sending 1 and 2 Mantis. Okay, well, I can try. Okay, so it works. It works. Then maybe. Hold on. I'll try this again. Okay. I don't know. Maybe. Oops. Uh, yeah. Kind of works. Mm, after Mantis tried down for it too. Hold on, down for it too. Oh, you said you start here. Oh yes. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, that's good. Ah, okay, okay. I see now. They said that is some word. Okay, so it's still. Hold on. I'm trying to counter it very quick. Let me just see it. Okay, so let's try this out. So he turns around and leaves him at +7. Okay. Knocks him over, but can I get oh, nothing. Okay, nothing. Okay, it knocks down. What's that knocks down? Okay, so you can get more hits with that. You can get that, obviously. Okay, so it's okay, I guess, for the most part. But now this is still guaranteed after 4-3. Okay, anyways, I guess my thoughts is this can be a good move right here, but personally, I don't think that it's going to be very effective. At least now, right? Something like this. Maybe that doesn't hit either. Okay. But I guess this is kind of cool. I guess that it does go into Mantis. Okay. Okay. So far, let's see. Uh, it seems okay. It's -8, I believe. It's -8. Yeah, it's -8. So it's safe in a sense. Hold on. In fact, actually, let me try this very quick. Let me see if this is even possible. All right. Maybe wrong character to do it on. Well, what the heck? Why not? Yeah, it's pretty pointless. For a down back, hold on. You said down back 3-2. Yeah, it's slow and it is safe, but the problem with this is that it has no pushback because back last season, up 4-3 had pushback, but this has no pushback at all. It's -8 whether hold on, it's -8 whether you actually go into Mantis or not. So people can actually and it's crazy at the same time because it's like if I do up 3 into Mantis, she kind of steps to the left a little bit as well. Yeah, to the left, which is interesting. Okay. You mean down back? Hold on. Let me just try to read that again. I was hoping for a tornado for down back 4 to after. Yeah, 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 exactly. This would have been nice right here, honestly. Like this would have been really nice. I think had they actually done it that way, this would be a real big buff for Zafina if it was that way. It would be a extremely big buff for it. But other than that, the patch notes doesn't really say much. So I know they were saying as far as down 3, expanding her box, alleviating situations where attacks would whip. I don't know what that means honestly. I don't. Scarecrow stance, adjusting the timing in which the move can be absorbed. Attacks with power crush, changing it from 8 frames to 7 frames. I don't know either. I mean, it sounds very foreign to me. But she just got 2 new moves and just some adjustments on her other moves. Okay, so the plus is that doing back 1+2 still grants her install, right? So if I were to use heat, right, it disappears, but it seems as though I can still gain my install by doing her moves as well. So that could be a plus still, right? Just you know, so even with the heat, she starts off about 2/3 with heat. Hold on, let me read this again. Go back to the comment. Oh, my phone is looking a little bit. Go back to this. Just okay, my phone's acting up. Give me a second, guys. Let me change it a little bit. I don't know. It's just like right now she's definitely a bit still stance heavy. Oh, let me turn it down quick. she still is stands heavy, but she stands heavy all in the wrong places. Yeah, yep, that's true too. Yep, 4-3, which is good too as well. But it's like I don't know. It just feels like it was just pointless. Honestly, it just feels very pointless. Okay, she may be better, or she may have better combos, but up 4-3 is -8. 22 frames that frame that transition to Mantis. Her Scarecrow 3-4 can go into Mantis. Yeah, she's weaker because her install disappears after. Like I said, it does disappear after heat, but then it seems as though she gains it back by by, by excuse me, by still doing the moves itself. So back on +2 doing the moves. I think doing 4 1 +2 as well. Hold on, let me just turn off heat right quick. Let me turn that off. So yeah, doing forward. So yeah, I mean it's cool that during heat she loses it, but she gains it back. I guess by doing her moves, her Azazel moves. So I mean it's still a plus in a sense. It's still a plus, honestly. She gains it back, but that was the case before the patch 2 as well. I suppose. Yeah, I suppose. But I don't know. Like her combos could get better as a result, but I don't know. I'm not too sure, honestly. Because even now, I'm thinking about as far as how can I transition, because my combos that I did before was like this right here, very simple, right? And then going to this right here, boom, something like that, right? But now it's like we have this, right? And then how do you transition from this successfully and still be like a high damage combo, right? So it's almost like I'm doing, right? Maybe this is to actually do, like, I guess, be a wall carry at the end, possibly, maybe, right? Let me just change boards real quick. Yeah, the new moves makes no sense at all. I totally agree. I totally agree. Because I'm looking at it now, it's just like she has two new moves, but technically she has one new move because the um the 3+4 by holding down from Scarecrow was actually back in Tekken 6. So it was actually an old move that they just brought back and called it new. It's not necessarily a new move, which is crazy in itself because with I think with Lars, they had Lars in the trailer. They had brought back his move from Tekken 6, right? And, and it's crazy because I felt like if they did it with him, they might do it with her as well, and they did, right? This move right here was actually back in Tekken 6. This was a bound move, right? Like this bound move, then followed up with this right here, right? But they brought it back here, and it's not a new move at all. Like personally, I was excited, but now I'm kind of like very disappointed, in a sense because it's like, it's not new at all. Honestly, let's try this. Okay. Okay, okay. So that works. Let's try this right here. Yeah, nothing's really new about. Yeah, exactly. It's not. I mean, this right here is cool if you want to cancel and then do like a 10 frame, but other than that, like it's nothing new. And then she gets a follow up, which is good too as well. Because I think back in last season, if I did up 4-3, I couldn't get a follow up. At least it was hard to get one, right? But now they knock over, and the follow up is that right there. So I guess that's a plus in a sense. But I've never really used up 4-3 in a real match, right? In a quick match, a ranked match, I've never really used it before. So I'm not sure exactly how I would actually use up 4-3. And then on top of that as well, this doesn't have pushback anymore. Like back in season 2 and season 1, this had major pushback, right? This had major pushback, which is good, right? But this doesn't really have the pushback anymore. And then on top of that, it's like this is good, I guess, to avoid lows that you can't really, kind of backflip with and things like that. But I don't know. I just don't really see myself using this right here at all, personally. But other than that, there's that too as well. And let me just double check something really quick. So, turn this off right quick. So maybe trying to figure out a combo that I can do. Something simple that can be very consistent in a real match. And honestly, this might be good for like if I'm trying to do like setups maybe. Oops. All right. Yeah. The install nerf is actually significant for Zafina. How so? How so, my kind Brent Thompson? At least this right connects, right? This is very consistent. Ah, okay, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. I'm curious about one thing. Hold on, let me just try that right quick. Let's do this. Let me turn on the heat again. Let me turn this off. What am I doing? We're gonna turn internet. I'm gonna save the position. Okay, all right. They are weakening out for sure. That's true. That's true. Oh my goodness. I'm wondering, can I get something off the? Okay, so the combo can't be too long. Okay, so the wall carry is decent, I guess, with that. seems pretty decent as far as the wall carry is concerned. I don't think so. I don't think so. Like, I think they would have said something about that in the past once we did. So I think, as far as I know, with this, I think down three cuts, plenty highs and mids. Let me see something right quick. Test it out. You know what? Let's try Steve. Let's try Steve.
Get ready for the next battle.
No, I think it's a pretty bad example. Let me try somebody else. Let me try.
Get ready for the next battle.
So ending a combo with up four, three down, one plus two gives 13 plus 13 could be useful at the wall. You know what? Let me try that out. Let me try that out, actually. Let me try that out. So do you mean as far as me doing up four, three, and there's a tailspin and then it wall splash, then I can do one plus two afterwards? I don't know. Maybe it's a possibility. Okay, so I want to do that. Yeah, plus 13 at the wall. Yeah, Shadow Nerf. That's true too as well. Nothing. Yeah, nothing's really new about Zafina, guys. Yeah, like literally nothing really new. I mean, pretty much beside this right here, I guess that's considered a plus because before I couldn't get anything off that. Then of course this right here is I think it's kind of useless. Honestly, this is extremely useless right here. And then of course this right here can be okay, I guess for the most part, but it just seems like it's not really good. Hey, welcome to the stream, Jomo. Sierra, what's going on? What's going on? But yeah, so this is actually just it's terrible, honestly. Like this is the only big buff that I would say that she got right here. Being able to get 1-3 or 1-4, right? Right? That is the only buff that I think she got. And this right here just seems just entirely useless, honestly. It just seems very, very useless. I don't see myself ever using this in a real match, honestly. And let's I'm trying to be flashy, then maybe I do this right here, right? The new moves, yeah, it's actually as far as up three, up four, three, then holding down, then she goes into Mantis. And then from Scarecrow, 3+4 now goes into Mantis as well. Right? So I don't really see the purpose of this right here. if I do get this, the follow is this right here, or I could just, you know what, do this right here, kind of slide in, and then kind of, you know, set them up for more stuff. No, it's too slow. It's actually -11. It's not good. This is the only real thing that's actually it's going to benefit there, right? But yeah, this right here, I don't know, honestly. Okay, so that's guaranteed as well. Okay, never mind. It's not. it's very, it's very, yeah, it's not guaranteed. Got dash in maybe? Nah, look at that. It's just terrible. Bonus and Mantis is the only thing that's going to really guarantee a hit after that. Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. Exactly. Plus 13, right? -22. But it's so crazy, man. This is a 22 frame move, right? It's super slow, right? Listen, it's crazy because listen, they buffed quite a few characters, right? They buffed Elisa. In fact, actually, let me try something right quick. Let me choose Elisa right quick, right? They buffed her so bad
Get ready for the next
from what I
battle.
saw in the patch notes. Let me just go back to it. Hold on. She has this new move, yeah. This new move. Hold on, wait. One second. No heat dash combos, practically any. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's really that bad, right? It's really that bad. Like she has no real good moves at all. You got Yoshi with like maybe look at him. Yoshi has like 20 different changes, right? 20 different changes. And Zafina, 5, right? Xiao she got like 10. Victor, like she, oh my god. she really has any changes, bro. I don't know. Let's go back. Everybody else got the most changes. It seems like they got the most buffs as well. I don't know. I know I saw it somewhere. I don't know. Am I doing it wrong? Hold on. And his homie, bro. It's a mid attack. This is mid right here, by the way. This is mid. I don't know. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm doing it wrong. Clearly something. It's the mid attack that can hit opponents who are. Uh, I don't know. It's a lot to take in. Like, this patch was kind of yeah.
Get ready for the next battle.
So this is his new move right here. I can't tell whether it's higher mid. Armor Kings down back 3+4 is a new move and it's a close range option. So next time. Oh, you said just not in the open? Yeah, that's true too. Yeah. So it's still. Look at that. So it's a high. So that's just my move right there. Let me see. Um, Let me test out Brian right quick.
Get ready for the next battle.
Oh, Oscar. Oh yeah. Okay, I gotta test this out right quick. Yeah, I gotta test her out.
Get ready for the next battle.
The overall change for who? You talk about Zafina or you talk about Armor King? Look at that. This is the new move right here. Up back one for who? Up back one for who? It tracks to the right. Oops, wrong one. What is this move supposed to be used for, anyways? Oh, okay. Let me try that then. Let me try that instead. Also, it goes to crouch. All right, so let's try some real quick. So I'm +3. She goes into crouch. So I can still jab. Okay, so it's not bad. And this other move right here. Also, she can cancel it. Okay. Submit. Okay, so yeah, it can be canceled. So Ash, you said up. You said up back one for who? So she got some nerves too as well, as far as the combo damage. So yeah, I mean, she's not necessarily as bad as she was before, but she got some nerves.
Get ready for the next battle.
I cannot find my USB whatsoever, man. I don't know what I did with it. Oh wow, you serious? Are you serious? Bro, look at this, man. It is safe. It's neutral, man. It's safe. Let me try that. So it's -13. It tracks. Okay. Okay. So it's not that bad. Shoot. From a distance, it is. Yeah, this is not back to basics at all. Up close, I can actually sidestep it, but at a distance, I cannot step it with her. You said that I wouldn't say I'm shocked, but I'm not. Not really. I feel that, man. I feel that 100% because I knew that this pass was too good to be true. honestly. Like, I'm not trying to be a pessimistic at all, but I'm just looking at the facts, right? Last season was horrible because everybody had super moves. Everybody was, you know, buffed. So she just has that one move, which is sidestep to that low. On counter hit, it actually gives her like a 13 frame advantage. So Brian sidestep one with sidestep 2-1. So nobody got nerves. Hold on, let me read this again. So nobody got nerves and Harada left. Is the game cooked? It depends, right? Some people would actually challenge you and say, "No, this game is not cooked. You just need to practice and do better." Right? Right? What the heck is this? Hold on. Wait, am I doing it right? Sidestep 2-1, right? Yeah, sidestep 2-1. Oh, okay. Oh, it can be canceled. That's what it is. Okay, it can be canceled. Try launch into three and then 3+4 transition dimension, then 1-3. Okay, I can try. Hold on, let me just read that again. So try launch into three and then okay, I can try it. Okay, so that kind of works in a sense. Oh, hold on. Okay, that doesn't work. Maybe I gotta kind of no. I don't work that way either. Yep, you got a side step for that one. You got a side step. Oops, I didn't finish this. Oh, wow. Okay, okay. Hold on, let me check something right quick. So they should be able to still. So this connects. Okay. And it leaves you at plus 16. Plus 16. So they would have to guess. So honestly, this is probably good at the wall. Let me change something right quick. Well, that's not gonna work, obviously. It's got to be at a distance. I mean, honestly, it could be good for setups because that leaves you at plus 16. Plus 16. So interesting. So what happens if you heat dash Mantis 1+2 off that combo? Okay, I mean I can try it out. I can try it out. So yeah, let me try something. Do I go into heat? Let's try something. That's not going to reach either. So maybe after I do the combo and do the tornado, then I'm gonna go into heat and then do a 4-3. He okay, this is not gonna work obviously. Okay. Okay, so it pushes closer to the wall, but it still doesn't really do much. Right? Goodness gracious. Yeah, nothing much, man. It doesn't really do much. So if I do this right here, then this right here doesn't really do hardly anything. Maybe I don't know. Okay. That's very difficult. I'm trying to dash in good. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, practically, man. It's practically useless. Like, like I don't really see a purpose in using up 4-3. Like, I've never personally ever used this move at all. Like, I've never used it, right? And maybe if you were trying to avoid like a low, because I know that there are some lows in the game to where I can actually where I can't necessarily jump out of it, right? I can possibly use this right here to really get out of getting hit by a low. And I'm trying to remember exactly which character actually has that to where I can actually they hit me like mid or high and then I go low. Hold on, read the comments again. Three scarecrow transition. Uh, mm, I don't know. This right here seems like it's like this might be good. Honestly, this is good right here. Personally, yeah. So this right here is good, and this right here can be good, right? It can be good. But the problem is that last season, going into Scarecrow, right? Hold on, let me just. What am I doing? 1 second. Like last season, right? This unblock is -12, right? But now going into the Scarecrow is -13. Now, in a sense, somebody might try to jab you. So that would be the only, I guess, benefit to it if a person tries to jab you. Because, for example, right? If you do this alone, a person can only technically really jab and punish you, right? But if you actually go into Mantis, you can actually crush the jabs. Like if you do this right here as well, this is -12. But if they do a 13 frame move, you're going to block it. But nonetheless, if you do this move, your turn is over, right? Your turn is completely over. So I don't necessarily see myself using this move in the neutral, right? Maybe if they're prone to really jab a lot, right? But of course, if they wanted to just down jab, they could just down jab as well. Can't they just check you with down? Yeah. So let me see. So Brian has a 15 frame down, so I don't think he's is really good. Let me choose Zafina, right? For example, let me just choose her
Get
because she
ready
has a
for the
13
next
frame.
battle.
So they can do that. Like especially with Anna. Anna can definitely check Zafina um, very, very well. Right? By itself, it's safe, right? But if I go into the stance, right, it's punishable. Right? So it kind of depends, right? It just kind of depends. Like if they are going to fast high jab you, right? This can avoid it, right? So in a sense, it can be good, right? In a sense, it can be good because that jab lifts. You can come up with that. Can I launch it? Nope, I can't launch it. Uh, Basically, what I'm getting is that Zafina didn't really get anything aside from her. Yeah, yeah, pretty much, man, pretty much. Like honestly, I was hoping for something a little more, right? Like for example, right, down forward, 3-4. There's a mid extension and it's a low extension. Excuse me, there's a high extension and there's a low extension. If she had a mid extension with this right here, that would be a huge plus, right? But the fact of the matter is, they gave her this, and like I'm totally convinced at this point that like the devs they are so stance heavy focused, right? That they just kind of made up moves and say, hey, you know what? Let's do this and make her go into Mantis, and then this right here, this old move that was like back in Tekken 6, right? They they brought it back and called it new. They brought it back and called it new. Like, bro, this is not new, right? This is Tekken 6 old, right? You were just lazy, right? You were just lazy and decided to just say, you know what, we don't know what to do with her. Let's just kind of just, bring back an old move and they call it new. You said they disappointed again, while others, at least, exactly. Like I saw Anna, man. Anna got some crazy stuff as far as her combo um transitions are actually gonna be way better. They're gonna be way better. So, can't they just check you with down for how long? Basically what I'm getting at. Yep, yep, pretty much. Can you use her Mantis low sweep counter against the failed jab? That's a good question. You know what? Let's try it out. Let's try it out. I don't know, but we can try it out. No, nope, not at all. It's too slow. It's too slow. Too slow. The only thing that actually works is 1-3 or two. Oh, and down forward three as well. Okay, so that's good. That's good. That's good. That works. But that doesn't work either. That doesn't work either. So the options I think for that will be 1-3 two, right? But I think two would be kind of useless given the fact that it doesn't really give you a frame advantage. But either 1-3 or down 4-3, right? And then or press to continue. So honestly, it's probably not a bad, especially if they're prone to jab as well, right? Some people are not going to know that she has this move, right? People are going to always be jabbing after this right here, right? They're going to always jab, right? But if you go into here and then do 1-3 or this right here, this could create pressure. This could create a lot of pressure. So honestly, this right here may not be bad in a sense, right? But you got people that are going to pay attention. So let me just see something right quick. Let me just go to defense and just set it up right quick. Okay. Let me see if I can catch it myself, right? Oh, what am I doing? All right, all right. Yep. So in a sense, you can tell if she's going into the stance. No, you can't. No, you can't. You gotta guess. You gotta guess on that one, and hope that maybe down fort one actually hits. Yep. You gotta guess. Yeah. So in a sense, I don't know. In a sense, it could be a good mind game. You know what I'm saying? It could be a very good mind game, right? Because chances are they might want to jab instead, and then you can hit them with 1-3 or even two if they do like a jab or delayed jab or even down 4-3. So meanwhile, King can command grab off. That's funny. I know, man. Like I'm looking at the same patch notes, man. I'm seeing everybody with these amazing, you know what I'm saying, moves and buffs, baby, very minimum nerfs, right? I'm seeing the same thing you're saying, brother. I'm seeing the same thing. See, it's like right here, for example, right? If I try to do this on somebody, right, they may not instinctively want to do down for, right? Do down for one, right? Because you can't really tell in a sense, right? Like, because this happens so fast. So if I see this, I'm more prone to say, you know what, let me jab him out of it, right? Let me just jab him because it's minus 12, right? Minus 12, but then I'm going to get hit, right? So in a sense, this move can be good. So it can be used in a good way. So I'm not going to discount this move, especially if I'm hold on, especially if I'm like doing pressure already. Let me just turn off punishment right quick. Go to blocks. If I'm creating pressure, right? So let's just say, you know what, I hit them with while rising 3, right? I can kind of go here, and they might try to jab me or even do like a mid, like a hop kick, right? So in a sense, I'm still safe because this stand still avoids, right? So in a sense, it can be right because I could do this right here, and some people tend to like duck after that anyways, right? So I could just do this right here. If they stand blocking, try to jab me, I can kind of do this right here, or like I said before, this right here. So it's not entirely bad. I think it's okay for the most part. I think once I see it in a real match, then I'll be able to really determine if this is really good. But like I said, this right here, absolutely horrible, absolutely horrible. And this is my personal opinion. Up 4-3, horrible, absolutely horrible. 4-3, I think this is a buff. This is definitely a buff for sure. All right. I hate that it's only 10 frames. Like if they could have like I know going to stance, this is mine. This is plus 14. If they did this right here, maybe plus 13, right? That way we can kind of do this right here as well. We can kind of do other options because they made it seem as though if you hold back after hitting 4-3, right, that you can actually do other options. But there's not many options after that because it's a 10 frame Because it gives you a 10 frame advantage, right? Now, yeah. So there's not many things that you can do except jab. Right? Yeah. There's not many things that you can do except jab. So you said that they should bring back her good moves. So which moves are you talking about? Because I know, as far as for me personally, there was Mantis, right? Remember back as far as Mantis, they had it was 3-4-4, right? 3-4-4, and then a three on counter hit gave you a launching, gave you a launcher on counter hit, right? Her, hold on, you said her heat engager seems to break walls instantly instead of wall splatting another nerf. We can try it out. We can try it out. You know, give me 1 second. Let me check something out right quick. Yeah, so I mean, that's a plus, right? It's still, yeah, it's definitely a plus. But it's still wall breaks. But they did say at the very beginning that those moves won't, those moves wouldn't be affected. So I think that's a good thing as well. Do you guys know if like Oscar or Claudio or Fang or Lily, whatever, not okay, not them. If like Claudio or Brian, if they can gain their install by doing certain moves, is it possible for them to actually get it back? Even though let's say they use their heat move, right? Not what heat move. They use their heat burst. And they do all of their heat, right? Is it possible for them to actually get their install back by doing a move? With Zafina, I know that you can get it at least right now. You can get it back, right? By doing like actually let me just double check something right quick. Because this is practice mode and it may not necessarily give me the correct information, but we'll see. We'll see. Because honestly, I think that she might be the only character that might be able to actually get her install back by doing certain moves. Now, I could be wrong. Could be wrong. I'm just test it out right now and just see what happens. Okay, so it's gone, and I get it back. Okay, so it works. So I can get it back by doing her moves. So that's definitely a plus. Okay, all right. So I just wanted to know that. So that's still a plus, honestly. So she still has her install by doing her moves, and then on top of that, like they created her around doing those moves, right? So honestly, it's still a plus. Still a plus.
Get ready for the next battle.
What I don't understand is they said expanded the hurt box alleviate situations where certain attacks could whiff. So I'm not sure exactly what they mean by that. I don't. Expanded the hurt box, alleviating situations where certain attacks would whiff. I don't know. I don't know what that means, honestly. I don't. Well, honestly, guys, I think that's pretty much it. I'm kind of neutral about this patch concerning Zafina. Honestly, I'm just kind of neutral. I was a little excited, but then at the same time, I was a little nervous. But honestly, I might have to just continue just doing practice with her, right? Trying to figure out exactly what could work and what is not going to work. But I definitely will be creating more videos about that in the future. That's for sure. But honestly, uh, I'm just not excited for this patch concerning her. Honestly, I really am not. That's for sure. Well, um, well, guys, I appreciate you guys stopping by. Sorry for the disappointment because I know I was. That's for sure. And if I come up with anything new, I will definitely let you guys know. I'll definitely be able to create a video on it. So, but other than that, I'm going to holler at you guys later. Okay? I'll see you guys in the near future. Peace.